Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance with me, Veriax, and Henry. And here we are, roundabout town, and we face a troubling dilemma. A dilemma that is so epic in its proportions that I can't possibly begin to overstate it. And that is, we have to find an inn. Rest up and stuff, don't we? We're currently in Uzhitz, and we're investigating a murder. But the day is dying, so let's try and find an inn. That leads out of town. Is that one? That looks promising. I think we found it. Indeed. Let's head on in. The Uzhitz Tavern. Sounds good to me.
My respects to you.
Thanks very much.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
Well, just to be pedantic, if you don't know nothing, then you must know something. So...
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
I don't think we're going to see anyone here, are we?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
Oh, go on then.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church.
Yeah, I reckon that's...
I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, so nothing. Well, actually, have you got any kind of quests and stuff?
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
We just asked that.
Indeed there is.
And now there is. That's weird.
Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables. When the head groom told the lads here, they fell off their seats laughing.
Okay, maybe. By the way,
Have you got a bed for the night?
what we need.
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
Oh, that's cool. We'll just do one night. But I suppose I could find something. You know, it's like going to a bar and saying, "Yeah, can I have a pint?" And they're like, "Oh, I suppose." So what? That's one of the services you offer. Why are you like making an issue with this? All right, one night, fine. So you deserve.
Just the one night?
No problem, but you pay in advance.
2.
Here you go.
Yeah, I think that's all right.
You all like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Well,
Good luck to you.
it's good. Let's ask around a bit though. First, you're playing dice. I don't want to play dice. I just don't want it. I just don't want it.
Service is a bit slow here today.
Right.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof.
Yeah, we know that.
Of course, ask away.
Same thing. I really don't think I'm gonna skip this. If I think it's going to.
That man Lubosh.
He was a drunk. He was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much. But I wouldn't wish an end like that on anyone.
If I'm seeing the same thing, I'm not gonna skip it.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone?
Church.
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all.
Those loners. They either end up as murderers or let's players. Both as bad as each other. Alright then. Too much going on here, is it? Oh, there's the bailiff. Where were you?
My respects to you.
Thanks.
Another thing about Lubosh.
Oh yeah, okay. No, actually I don't have anything. So yeah.
I found armor in his house, covered in blood.
God preserve us. Everyone knows he was a violent oaf, but I never thought he'd stoop to murder. At least he never did that here.
That matters.
God be with you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Good luck
Okay.
to you.
Yes, thanks. Alright, let's just... Cheers! I like that. Let's just go to bed then. Oh no, wait, no, move up.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Ah. Ooh.
I'd like you to show me how to ride a horse better. Certainly.
And this is just...
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
A tankard here!
Alright. But it'll cost you.
It's just him, we're talking over 80, is that what? I'll haggle it.
Isn't that quite a lot?
I'll pay you. Now people say that I have to be a bit more aggressive in my haggling, so...
Sorry.
Is that aggressive
but
enough?
I'm not going to teach you for that price.
Now we expect that, so he'll bring me... Oh, okay, I'll just drop it. He'll just say no. Maybe
I'd
that
like
was,
you to show me how to
maybe that was too aggressive.
I'm interested in... Alright.
Still 180 though, so we didn't
Isn't
lose
that quite
anything
a lot?
by doing that. So maybe we'll drop it to like 140 this time.
Is this enough?
You won't convince me with that.
Ah, now he's coming down a bit. Oh, we save 30. Probably, hopefully.
Agreed. Now listen up. Good luck.
Cool, okay. Sure, if I needed to do that, everyone's like, oh no, don't waste your money on horsey stuff. I want to. Where the hell is my... I suppose I'll tell you what we could do. Have a look here. There's no sign for a bed. Find out more about Limpy the Bush. Yes, there's a couple of things around here. Explored place, unexplored place, and unexplored place. There may well be a bed behind my little avatar there. Yeah, where did he say I have to go? I just want to wait till morning now. It's a bit late to do anything else.
Where do I go?
You'll have no trouble finding it.
Ah!
Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft.
You'll have no trouble finding it. You forget, sir, who you're talking to. Right inside the building, there's a ladder. There's absolutely not... This is not right inside the building, right? That is into the building. Take a left through a door. Thanks. Look at a rough from the inn. We're a good person. I think. No sleep and save though. Yeah, till there really. We'll just. So it's not comfort 30%. Not particularly. Sleeping on clouds, is it? Unless, of course, clouds are uncomfortable. They might be. I suppose, like, when you fall through them and plummet to your death, that would be pretty uncomfortable. So I suppose 30% actually is quite generous into, you know. Alright, we should... I'm going to head to all the places of interest, so at least I'll uncover them. And, you know, I think we could possibly change our clothes. We're going to be around about town, aren't we? So, can't get here, of course you can't. Silly me. And yes, I suck at wearing picking stuff. Wait. Because that's better. I do thank you for all of your hints and tips, by the way, on how to compare things and whatnot. That is worse. Yes. Okay. Fairly obvious now. Have some food, I think. What's our nourishment? Yeah, it's not too good. So, well, have we got anything that's not particularly? I'll have this drinking water because that's going off. I don't know. That's not really gonna fill us up too much. So. I'll have some dried fruit, some dried meat. Okay, that'll do. I sell that cheap wine, you know. Off. So if I do that, and that. It's have to take everything off though, doesn't it? I'm not sure if I want to do that. I don't know what sort of game this is in terms of nakedness. We'll put that on. Put that on. That. No. That. Them. Oh, we can have that on under there. Okay. Body armor's still not particularly high, is it? Yes, I see that. Okay. And if we take that off, it's like really, really dumb. And then get them off. Take that off. Take everything off that's dirty. Okay. That's our outfit, is it? That's what we're gonna wear, is it? Alright. Oh, and maybe we'll take off the headwear as well. And that. So I just got all decked out and now I'm dressed like a regular guy. Well dressed regular guy. Alright, so I'll leave you there. Let's go and have a look at this area of interest. We may well go witch hunting. Bakery.
God be with you.
Thank you. Apparently the cat. Alright. You run the bakery?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Light.
Ask all you want, lad.
So it's all the same.
Those that live by the sword die by the...
Have you noticed anything?
Everything about him was suspicious.
Nothing
Do
new.
you know what Lubosh would...
How would I know?
Do you know who Lubosh...
I don't know, since I...
You don't know a lot about that.
That's all.
That's fine. Very nice shirt, isn't it? We're gonna sell this cheap wine for absolutely nothing, but it's worthless to us, so close the deal. Oh yeah.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Oh.
Alright.
I haggled rather than... That's fine. I want to get 0.7
Is this
rather
enough?
than 0.6.
You won't convince me with that.
No. Alright, 0.6 it is.
That's a decent price.
For some wine that's going off, I'd say so. Or just reuse the water skins. Wouldn't be called water skins, but you know. Alright, so there is... Oh no, wait, no. Further up here. So, Uzhitz is just waking up. Rosa. First customer of the day. All the fresh goods. You can't tell me anything about Lubosh, so...
Take care.
What have we learned so far? Let's have a look in our journal. Ask around. Yeah, maybe I'll learn something useful. So there's nothing more than that. I could do that job for the priest, and maybe he'll like me a bit more, and then maybe he might tell me about stuff. Oh, now there are a few people we have to go and see here, isn't there? This could well be one of them. Well, this doesn't look like a scribe's office. I've been near the scribe, but I haven't found them. There are a couple other things. Let's mark them on our map. We've got Light in the Sword. Is it the scribe? And she's over there. Sure, there was one. That's from. There was one where I could find my old friends. Oh well. Following that blue shield. What is it? Well, how do you... Okay. I thought the scribes would be a bit more elaborate than that. Oh, this is more like it. This is more than what I thought, yes. Just walked into this random storehouse. Well, this can't be it. The scribe, hello! I'm supposed to talk to you.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
Of course.
Alright. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
I don't think anything's
Very
time
well.
sensitive.
I will require some groschen from you, though. And set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces. If indeed time is of the essence.
Yeah, it's tricky because at what point... I mean, 50 is nothing, so I'll do this now, but... At what point in the story will you be able to say, oh, I've got like a couple of days to spare? It's unlikely there'll be many opportunities to do this, so I'm going to do this now, even though, like, story-wise, it doesn't make that much sense, but, I mean, I might as well do it now rather than, you know, when there is some real pressing need to do stuff. Right now, we're just investigating a murder. The trail's already kind of gone cold, so...
Here are your groschen.
It won't, no, I might as well do it now.
Start. Farewell. No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
Read the book!
There's
Oh,
a
good.
book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Really? Cool. Oh, it's not quite right, is it? One a day. Yeah, so it's all a bit mixed up and stuff, but One day, a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. When he took it up, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him. But he took its... Oh, that's got me. Took it... Whoa. Home on second thoughts, and soon found his delight when it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning, the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling his eggs. Selling his gigs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, thinking get at once all the goose, thinking to get at once all the gold eggs the goose could give, and killed it and opened it, only to find nothing. Oh! I did it. I read it.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
Good thing I read it.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Oh, let's hope.
May the Lord watch over you.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but it's, I mean, not only do you have to read, but you got to read in 2 languages. All right. Latin. All right, yeah, Latin. Yeah. Okay, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that because I don't Latin, and it's probably not even like, I mean, est is Latin and ut non. I mean, it does look a bit like Latin, but I'm not sure about the capital O in the middle of the word there. So I've read the letter. I've read it. It's cool and all. Are these gloves like really dirty? No, they kind of look it. But all right. Ah, he's gone. He's disappeared. Guess I was there for a while.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Oh, nice. Well, that's part drop it, and that's party liquor party profit. So how about this one?
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non lique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you.
Nothing more.
Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Right,
Thank
yeah,
you,
I can.
Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Farewell.
Great. I can now. New perk point available. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Let's have a look at that. Books are cheaper in shops. When reading, you get tired or hungry twice as slowly as normal. Books are cheaper. Because I reckon all, you know, food's cheap and quite plentiful, it seems. And, you know, beds are cheap, so I might as well get cheaper books. I don't know. Don't know about that one yet. And hunting. See, offal will go off, so I'm not sure about that. So I reckon we can get Tanner. That's probably a good thing. Because skins are going to be on pretty much everything. But am I going to get more boars? Or more deer? I think. See, boars are harder to kill, but I reckon they're a bit more plentiful. Oh, we can leave it. Like everything else. Right. Well, that was unexpected and kind of cool. Now I have red stuff. We can now move on. Don't know how much time has passed. Word with this trader across the way then, shall we?
Garlic, beetroot, asparagus. Good day to you.
If I don't find anything pretty soon, I'll go and do that witch quest. Oops. Just glide across the floor then, that's pretty neat.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of...
I don't know nothing.
Don't know nothing.
That's all.
I'm just going to have the assumption that if they're all grayed out... What is going on? Why are people running around stuff? What? Must remember, I have no armor on.
Stop him, someone!
Stop him, someone?
Somebody help me!
Well, I'm trying, but you're running pretty fast there, dude.
Somebody help me!
Only had some way of... Oh, wait. Emeralds! I've got no armor on. Remember, I've got no armor. Got no armor on. Got no armor on. Got no armor on. What's going...
Thief!
What if we just ball him over?
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad putting like armor on. Well, see, he's running. He's running back towards the city now, so...
Thief! Thief!
Right, let him back. Whoa! Tell you what. How about dinner? Oops. Dinner and a show. Tell you what. While they're duking it out, I'll put my armor back on, just in case I have to finish one of them off. The good guy off. Okay, armor. I'll put all. Put that on. Put that on. That on. Put that on and that on, and the scaly cap and that, and well, he's a thief, isn't he? So let's help him out.
Insolent whelp!
I hope I got the right one. Pretty sure I have. Well, this is awkward, guys. Are we gonna? We're not gonna. I mean, I knocked him out. Okay, so now what, dude? What? Oh, you're gonna get your stuff back. Anyone? You gonna thank me at all? Gonna?
You showed him.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you, that thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Thanks very much. It's only 4, but now we get better reputation with... We're going to the player and reputation, and we're going to Uzhitz. They like us a bit more. I reckon that was like 40 before or whatever, so... Yay! Wait, did you leave anything on him? Curious. Why don't you take... Whoa, 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 he's got up. Let's... No, let's not kill him. Let's not kill him. Not kill him. Get him. Knock him out again. We'll take that. And then... And his pretzel. We won't take all of his clothes, though. That's a bit... Do we... I said I was going to take his pants, but he's got underwear. And so, I mean, I didn't want to see him naked, but... Anyway. Well, that was... You know what? That was really cool. Because that's really... organic. In the way that it works. And you take the effort to do it. I mean, I'm not going to kill that dude, you know. But, yeah, I really like that. I'm going to go and do this quest now, over here. I feel inspired by that. Plus, I've got my combat gear on, so I might as well go over there. So, it's just following this road here, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty good. Happy with that, definitely. Fairly close to town, so, well, we're entering... Just thinking about bandits, you know? Whether I should save or not. Now, I'm pretty sure that I've not, like, talked to everybody in Uzhitz who will be helpful. But I'm just, like, varying the gameplay, you know, so... I may well go back there and talk to some more people, but for now, let's have a word with this quest, and just to remind ourselves, 3 village wenches in Uzhitz want to use a magic ointment, risking their lives and immortal souls. So, what she incited the Uzhitz women to do? Yes, let's go and see what this witch tends. Going into the woods. Ready to run for it. I don't want to get ambushed. I have. Oh. So for that reason maybe I should stay off the road, but it seems to be leading straight to it, so... More or less. I'm ready to start sprinting or galloping away. Somewhere. Hello? Too keen on you, matey. Gotta say. Alright. We're gonna take the risk. We are going to go into food and save the game. We only have 2 left. I've got to buy some more of these. Besides, it's halfway through the video anyway, so. And I'm going to get off the horse and sort of wander down here.
Show what you're made of!
I'll slaughter you!
Wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Come on. Okay, I got my axe out. Okay. Back off, back off. There's plenty of them. These ruffians.
Is that the best you can do? Gotta be
There's one down. Oh, you get. Okay, back off. Try and get him first. Oh, that's okay. That's alright. That was much worse than what it was. Excellent. That's one down, another down. We are winning.
I'll slaughter you.
Press that advantage. Press it. What advantage you say? Yes, I know. Sure, hit him there, but he didn't seem to lose any health. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just leave throw back there.
Lily liver.
A bit of trouble with you, let's admit. Yeah, now I'm bleeding. Now I'm bleeding, and that's why we save. That is why we save. Yeah, that's why we save. You know, that's fine. But it started going well, and then that dude seemed to be a lot more challenging. I'm gonna do the same thing, which I know doesn't make any sense, except I might use the assassin rather than the axe, because these guys don't have any armor. So, or I might just backpedal and use a bow. Oh. Yeah, they show him like as soon as he reacts. There you go.
Blood will be spilt.
Try and take him out pretty quickly, and I managed to do that fairly well. And as soon as that's good. Right, and again, nice. Right, that was worth it. Where are they? Oh, you damn it! You're behind me. Okay, that was a bit unfortunate. But I thought they came from the other side.
Take that.
This is actually going worse.
You'll get what's for.
Yeah, he's really tricky, him. Well, both of them might be, because they both have spears. Got him there, though. Still. It's my lack of body armor, isn't it? It makes me bleed, and then... Yeah, dead again.
Your last chance, dead man.
I can't do this. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and Ooh. Still, even if we win this, I'm gonna die. I am so hurt. Ow. Oh, you lucky. Although now I know which way they come from. Like the most of them. And I'm so glad I saved. Otherwise I'd have lost all that productivity. Now I'm really thinking of just backpedaling. No. I could. Once I take these two out, could be an idea. No pretenses now, of course.
Fucking come on then!
Well, these two, not too bad.
You're dead! Come on then!
Alright, and now, what if I just do this? What if I just... put that away. This out. And that's really awkward, dude. I know they've got spears, so this is probably not going to work, but I don't want to do this. That's pretty obnoxious. He's actually like through me somehow. Just like run a little bit, even though try and get some distance. Don't kill pebbles, please. Oh, covered no distance at all. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Is that him dead? Yep, dropped him. Okay, this is working. The backpedaling archer. Did I get him there? I think I did. I think I did, you know. Don't get hit when I'm... Nice. This is the time. This is it. Okay, so two of them with the oldest... I don't think so, dude. Two of them... I could have learned something. I don't regret that. Two of them with the sword, and two of them with the bow. Okay, let's have a look. Look at carrot and that. ordinary arrows. I'll have them back. Thanks very much. A pretzel. And I don't need any other torches. I might as well take the hunter's gloves because they're worth quite a bit. Otherwise, you guys don't have a lot, do you? Another axe. I'll take the food. Someone said to carry a knife on me at all times, so I'm gonna take the dagger because it doesn't weigh anything and I can just have it on me. But, I mean, the real danger, the real danger of a game like this, where it won't let me save when I want to, is dying and losing half an hour's worth of footage, you know. Which is why, you know, I'm glad I saved when I did. It is a genuine kind of thing, but I guess the... Oh, a pointed yellow hat! I'll just have to, you know, buy more Saviour schnapps. Glad. Good. Okay, brilliant. I need some better body armor. So, yeah, that's good. Alright, let's move on. Leave those guys there for the crows. It took a while, but got there. Yeah, Interestingly, I don't know what kind of... I regret not taking their weapons there, because I'm wondering what that would kind of count as. I suppose a two-handed sword? This is where I'm supposed to be. There you are. A herbalist. An alchemy bench. Yeah, finally. Okay.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Well, to cover, I'll break your neck. I know you mean well. Yeah, okay. We can win any of this. Let's just do that one.
You'd be wise to give me a straight answer. I mean you no harm.
As long as it's the truth you speak. Very well. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror.
Opium.
The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
Like any drug,
so
really.
All this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Will you give me the recipe? Seems like a really odd question after that.
I want to know something else. So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. and Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
Yeah. I understand how they feel.
Hmm.
But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea, or the clink of their coin?
Hmm.
And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though.
Yeah, but only if they weigh as much as a duck.
What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
What kind of ointment was it?
Okay, and then we go.
Yes,
this is where I ask why I ask for the recipe.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
Plus, I don't know the first thing about alchemy.
I've heard enough.
Yet.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women. Take care.
Okay, first.
Take care.
I bet you have just what I'm looking for. Or not. A dog potion. Morning's easier, but at what price? Cures drunkenness, prevents hangover, and cures alcohol. I thought you would have some chaps. This might increase by 5 for 10 minutes. That could be really useful against the priest if I tried it again. You know, you know what I mean. Oops, did I just buy that? Well, let's see how much that is. 62. It could be worth it. And I get to sell worth a bit. Probably not. No, Wormwood's worth about 4. So, so I could buy that and then, you know, use the Amor potion on the priest. There's no other way of putting it. But then, you know, he may well, I might not need to. I'll come back to that. Because, yeah, just leave that and then we'll, you know, because if I do this quest, he might just tell me about what, you know, Gubosh said anyway.
Would you teach me something about medicinal herbs?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Might as well haggle.
Isn't that quite a lot? Are we agreed?
That's a poor offer.
I know. What's the idea?
Agreed.
Cool.
Now, listen up. Good luck.
We are skilling up, aren't we? Proved herbalism. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
God bless.
Oh, I suppose I could train another level, maybe.
Would you teach me something about medicinal herbs?
Certainly.
Oh, there we go.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
Oh, I did. Okay.
Well,
Good luck.
Maybe that's level 5 in herbalism. That's probably what it is. Alright, so let's see. Play our skills. Herbalism. We're level 2 now. Yeah, so I guess level... So... If you've got enough fragrant herbs in your inventory, you get a +2 charisma bonus. Ah, that's really good. It will shy less? What does that mean? Herb will add experience to your strength stat. That's greedy. I'm gonna get that though when I can. There is a bench somewhere. Apparently. See if we can find that. Art alchemy. Help. Alchemy is a useful skill that transforms herbs and other ingredients into potions and remedies. In order to brew those, you need knowledge of alchemy, a recipe, and an alchemist's bench and necessary ingredients. In the alchemist lab, you will find on the right side of the bench a herbarium, which lists all the properties of herbs and all the recipes you have learned. If you open it with E and use Q to turn the page to the recipe or plant description you want. It's always best to follow the recipe in the book. By holding E, you can also set all the necessary ingredients straight to the alchemy bench. Cool. Well, I don't actually know any. Let's read that. Indeed, yes. Oh, I don't, you're right. Nope, I don't think I'll have enough for anything right now. So I suppose what I could do is buy a recipe thingy from her. Something that looks pretty useful and simple.
May the Lord watch her.
Again, it might be best to do this after we've done the quest, and then she'll like me more. So you've got all these, you know, like doll maker potion. These are really, really, really expensive. So I don't think I'll particularly bother. Hair of the dog. Poison could be really useful. You know, in case I do any dabbling with the naughtiness, basically. Take out bandit camps with it. That's good to know, though. That is good to know. So, a quest. Gonna have to go back to Uzhitz now, and should be 3 markers, I think. So we're just gonna cut straight through the woods, I think. Maybe we'll shoot something on the way. Could be a bandit. Could be a deer. But I do get skins for them now, so... Eye out. I'm gonna go too quickly, really. If we stay off the roads, we should actually avoid bandits. And I find a road. Nice watering hole though, so but sadly not currently in use. Oh dear about. Oh well, onto the plains. Now there's someone's cattle, so I'm not going to touch them.
Yeah.
Alright, never mind. Well, there is some... I wouldn't call it a hedge, but... It's not where we just were. I've got distracted, everyone. Let's just uncover where this is. Hello?
Hey, wait a moment. You're the young fellow who came here from Skalitz half dead, aren't you?
Oh, it's here. Why do you ask?
Well, if it is you, the lady of the castle's looking for you.
Oh, because we did escape in a...
Thank you.
Very well. Don't make her wait.
Oh no. Thanks. Yes, we're here, where we were before. You know, with the escape. You know, the escape. Remember that? I remember it. The lady's looking for me. Well. Because, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. We just won't talk to any guards. And I'm not going to talk to any guards. Oh. I am going to go and see, no room for my Harthy. Ah, Harthy, yay. There you go, Harthy. We'll go and see this lady, and then we'll go and see all the other ladies. Further up. I might talk to you eventually. It's not in here. Probably a lot of nice loot in here if you took the effort to steal it all. Knock knock. Yeah, where is she? Must be in the one further down then. Oh, unless there's another one further up. Ah. Hello, Lady Stephanie.
The Lord save you. What do you need?
I heard you wanted to talk to me, my lady.
It's true. I need something from you.
How can I help?
My cousin, young
awkward.
Sophie, is going to be wed. It will be an entry into a new life, and I want everything to be perfect for her. I'm looking for a few things to give her as a gift, and you're going to find them for me.
My lady, why me?
Normally I'd let the Chamberlain take care of it, but he doesn't have any taste. I can't trust him with this. And I've been told no task is too challenging for you. Is that not true?
It will be my honor, my lady.
Obviously.
I need you to pick up an ornamental crown from Sasau for Sophie, wine from a merchant in Ratai, and a roan from the stable in Uzhitz.
Who am I supposed to pick up the wine from?
From Conrad Hagen in Ratai. He's the only person in the whole region who can supply a genuinely good wine. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about.
Wine.
Here you go. That should be enough.
Oh, thanks.
And the ornamental crown?
I had the engravers in Sasau make it, but now they've written to say it will take a while longer. That just won't do. The wedding is almost upon us, and I need it. Go and see Master Jeronim Slesky and pick it up.
Maybe I should ask... I would like to ask when is the wedding? Because this may well be a time-sensitive quest. So I dilly-dally about and I do all this other stuff, you know, and I come back and it's like, well, the wedding was 3 days ago. Why are you so late with this stuff? It was a complete disaster. So yes.
You said a roan from Uzhitz.
Precisely. It's a beautiful animal. Wait till you see it. Dietrich said he'd ride it here himself, but I can already imagine how he'll end up killing himself on that horse. But you, so young and vigorous.
Yeah, you know how to talk to a man, don't you?
Wine, a roan, and a crown. I can handle that.
Thank you, Henry. I just wish there were others here I could trust so well.
I reckon this would be worth doing, because
Good luck, then.
she'll be a lady of influence.
God be with you.
Ooh. Okay. We spent a lot of money this episode, so I don't really want to do any more.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
God save, my lord. I hope things are peaceful in your fiefdom.
Peace? Peace is rare in these times. But right now I'm more troubled by politics than warfare.
What's wrong?
The monastery stalled the purchase of stone and everything connected to the building project. And now I find out it's because of the quality of the stone blocks, or so they say. I don't believe a word of it. It looks like profiteering to me.
What do they say is wrong with the stone?
Supposedly there was an accident when one of the stone blocks broke loose, fell, and killed someone. But the quarrymaster swears by all the saints it isn't possible. He says he sends only the best stone, and I believe him. He's reliable and an experienced quarryman.
Profiteering? What's the monastery trying to accomplish?
To lower the price. What else? We've already given them a fair price, and they still delay with payment. Or worse.
Worse? You mean they'll stop paying completely?
You could put it that way. They're looking for an excuse to back out of the contract and find another quarry where they'll be able to secure a more favorable deal.
And is anyone dealing with the problem?
Well, my chamberlain is in charge of it, as always. But all he's done is send them a letter. He says putting more pressure on the monastery could provoke them. Those are his words.
So there's nothing else that can be done?
I don't know. I've been thinking about taking a more direct approach. But I expect the Chamberlain won't even hear of it. He'll just keep on sending them polite letters and hoping that does the trick.
Yeah.
I could help with this.
Absolutely.
Do you think this is a job for you? You aren't even in my service.
I do serve Sir Radzig. He knows he can rely on me when he needs me, and I've never let him down.
This is true. So do you want to go to Sasau and ask about the stone?
Yeah, let's do that, because we have to go to Sasau anyway.
Yes, I'll do it.
Good. I'd like you to ask about the stone and keep your ears open. See if they aren't talking about another quarry.
I'll do my best. Hopefully they'll talk to me.
They will. You ride in my name, so don't forget to remind them of it. Farewell.
Okay. So we have to go to Sasau anyway for the crown. Oh boy. Got to divish about that as well. Oh no, I've done that already. I thought. Anyway. So, lots going on, suddenly. My priority will be, for next episode, I reckon, to... Where on earth are we? To go up here. I seem to have gone, like, from there, meant to go that way, gone this way. Because, you know, I'm me and all. Yeah, do the roan thing here and talk to these three ladies, then possibly go back there. We still have to go to Sasau. I have no idea whether there it is. And there as well. So and we have to go to Rattay for something as well. So lots to do, lots of things to see and stuff, and we shall do so next time. Because I'm afraid it's time to leave our Let's Play of Kingdom Come Deliverance. for now. But fear not, we shall return. Once again, everybody, thank you very much for your continued hints and tips. I do try and heed them when I feel that they're relevant. But yes, I'm enjoying this game very much, and hopefully you guys are enjoying watching. So for now, thank you very much for watching, everybody.